How you guys doing? It's the Aposoul. Just wanted to briefly share with you guys my most memorable Christmas. Basically, many years ago, I had I was able to get my very first actual CD, and it was an immature CD. We got it. It was R&B back then, and I just loved it. But it was my very first CD, and I was on top of the world. I was like, oh, I'm collecting CDs now. I have music. Um, Two other gifts I got that Christmas was actual Walkman and some overalls. So I was just on top of the world. I had some items that I felt really just made me special. Made me somebody. And I think back then Crisscross had the overalls and wearing them backwards and things like that. But part of the fad and the fashion back then. But I had some overalls, and I thought I was the man. And check this out. My Walkman was actually a tape player. So I couldn't even listen to the CD that I got. But the point is, those were gifts that I had, presents, gifts that I had received, tangible items that I thought were more important than anything in the world. And the joy that it brought me, obviously, is memorable. So I just, at this point in time, it's Christmas time, people are passing gifts, sharing gifts, loving on one another. I just want to encourage us all to ultimately, man, not forget Christ as the ultimate gift, the ultimate present. We hear about the sacrifice and resurrection and the opportunity for salvation, which is extremely important. But on this day, on this video, I just want to pause for a minute and have you think about the actual life of Jesus Christ and the gift of being able to see what it looks like, the perfection of God in the flesh, being able to be tempted of everything that we're all tempted of every day and never fail, being able to heal the sick, heal the blind, cast out demons, and just all the love and being able to serve and have the heart of Christ. The gift to just be able to see what our lives are supposed to look like. So on a number of scales, on a number of ways, we find different scriptures in a Sunday morning sermon or a CD, a song, different things that may touch on one piece or another of Christ's life. And just in this moment, just think about it all at one time if you can, if it's even possible, just to recognize his life and the life that he lived, to be able to give us that example. I know personally I've gone through a number of different situations that thinking about scripture and his word and thinking about Christ's life was able to actually encourage me to think that a man, the man, was able to get through this and 10 times more. So that is just encouraging, but not trying to get heavy or deep, just wanting you to think about Christ and his life on this day. This is a wonderful time. December 25th is just a moment that we choose to recognize Christ, and some would say his birth, some would say his resurrection. It's his life. It's every aspect of Christianity, every aspect of salvation and that opportunity. So of course, if you are not saved, if you have not taken a moment to give your life to Christ, I just ask that you would think about doing that. There's no gift that you can get tomorrow, because today is Christmas Eve. There's no gift tomorrow that you can receive. There's no car you can get. There's no house that someone can bless you with. No CD, no tape player, no record, no album, nothing. There's not one gift that you can receive that's more valuable, more important than your salvation. So I'm here today. It's the Aposoul, from our family, Message Sent Entertainment, to your family. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and we hope that you are safe and that you enjoy your family and enjoy everything that God has allowed you to have.